Hello everybody. So today I am going to attempt to make a Trolls tutu and onesie for my granddaughter Aubrey. Her first birthday is approaching and we wanted to do something very special for her, and Trolls was the theme and I thought I would give it a try with my Cricut machine, and I purchased a template off of Etsy for $1.50. I'll leave the link of where I purchased it before. It may still be here. It's called SVG Cut Store is where I purchased this particular SVG file from. So what I've done here, I've already separated my layers. I won't need this because all of this will be the white of the t-shirt, and of course this will be the hair. This will be different color flowers, or I don't know yet. And then we have these things here, and I'm not exactly sure yet what to do with this. I don't have any black and white heat transfer vinyl. I thought I did, but I don't. So I'm gonna see now. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to start trying to print everything out and see what I'll need, or if I'll need to purchase the black at a later time, like this week or whatever, which I do have a few more days to get this finished. But I'm going to print what I have now with the colors I have. I actually purchased this 4-pack of Cricut heat transfer vinyl. I got this from my local Hobby Lobby. They were having a half off sale, so this was normally like $16.99, and I got it for like $8 and some change, which was really good to get 4 colors, and I felt that they were perfect for this project. So let's get started. Another great thing about using the Cricut print when you get ready to go print is, you see this here, it shows like how the different colors that you choose, how you can actually see how much paper or vinyl you're going to need. So for this project, it doesn't require a whole lot. And since I'm starting with the hair, as you can see here, it's saying I'm going to need about I don't know, 3.5 in height and 2.5 in width. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the first piece of vinyl out, and I'll show you guys how I do that. I just purchased one of these, and you know, sometimes I do use a ruler, but this works fine for me as well. You want to make sure all of your images are mirrored also. Definitely want to make sure they're all mirrored. And this piece we can forget about. And we're going to not worry about this one either for now. The main focus is 2, 3, 4, and 5, because I just kind of want to see what it looks like once I actually get these printed and ironed onto the shirt. If I do end up needing the black pieces for the eyes, I'll have to go purchase, and I may actually have some, but it's in glitter, so I actually could use some black glitter to do my eyes, which is probably what I'll need. As you can see, you only need 1 inch by 1 inch piece of paper, which is very small, so that's exactly what I'll do. So let's go ahead and mirror that too. And like I said, we've done this piece already. I don't have these exact colors. I only have the neon pink, orange, green, and neon yellow. So I'm thinking for her for the outfit, let's say, trying to remember her shoes. I think her shoes, the color shoes she's wearing, is going to have a lot of blue in it, but I don't have a lot of blue. Let's do the outfit in green. And so we'll go ahead and cut out our HTV for that. So what you should have now are 5 different pieces for your top. And again, this is going to vary depending on how large you want your shirt. You don't have to do the same size I'm doing. You can do yours much larger or much smaller. It's all about how you want your shirt to look. Another thing, oopsies. Another thing is the mat. I only have these green mats. This is the standard Cricut mat, and they're totally fine. I just think that if you are dealing sometimes with vinyl, it's best to deal with or use the purple from what I've seen. But this is all I've ever used, and it's worked so far for me. Unless I'm dealing with paper, like straight up paper, like envelopes, I have a hard time getting that paper off of here. So I definitely know this isn't good for that type of stuff, because I tried doing some wedding invitations with embossing, and it was a mess. So my measurements were completely off on this, and Poppy's hair was cut off in so many areas. Like, I don't know if you can see from this vantage point, but you see how the head piece is like cut off there. That's because I didn't cut the paper wide enough. So I want to make sure I do that this time. Alright, so I purchased 5 pack of onesies, 6 to 9 months. And so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And yeah, she's turning 1, but she is a tiny little something, so. So now I just kind of want to see the placement. I'm going to do everything. And it's always best to look at your SVG, I think. Alright, y'all, so I did decide that it's necessary to print out like that silhouette of a body. And I guess because it didn't fit in originally to what I was intending, my color scheme, I do think that the gold is going to work out good, because when I do her tutu, I actually have bought this gold ribbon to sew around the trim along with the other colors. So I think the gold will actually help tie this in perfectly. So I'm just going to roll with the gold body. So just want to come back and let you all see that. And right here, guys, what I'm doing is ironing on the vinyl. And what I did was I put the gold body piece down along with the pink hair, which honestly, you always need to go ahead and just iron this stuff on in steps. I was trying to eliminate a few steps here, and it backfired. However, I did come up with a way to correct it, but you know, it was a little bit of a headache. So as you can see right here, I'm trying to pull that up, and it looks like I'm going to be taking some of Poppy's hair with me, which completely sucked. But I mean, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a situation where I could not get this salvaged. But as you can see there, I literally just have to rip off part of her hair. And yeah, so be very careful when doing this step. You know, take your time and just iron on your HTV in steps if they're overlapping at any point, you know. The other thing too was that that was the last piece of the gold glitter I had. Like, it's a Sunday. I did not want to get out and go to the store. I was really needing this to work. So I figured out a way to make it work, and I hope that this helps somebody else who may run into the same type of issue. All right, y'all. So let's say we could salvage this project. Like I said, I really did. This is the last bit of gold I had, and I don't want to go to Michael's. I have ordered some gold iron-on heat transfer vinyl that I can go pick up. I guess whenever they email me and tell me it's ready, but I don't feel like doing that, and I want to see if I'm going to be able to place this pretty much perfectly. I'm only concerned about like this area is up in here, because if her hair has more than one little pixie, I'm okay with that. So you see that? I think we're going to be okay. Let me get a piece of cloth to iron over. And let's hope and pray this all works out, you guys. I mean, I really just was improvising without ruining the project. The shirt itself, like the onesie on top of the glitter, because it's not cheap, first of all. Second of all, it's just a shirt. So I'm like, if you can just layer the vinyl on top of it by melting basically another piece on top, let's just try that. So I'm not a professional at all. I'm very, very new to Cricut. Like a month I've had my machine, and I've done a lot of good projects like off camera, and they've turned out amazing. I don't know what it is about recording. It just seems like I lose my thought, or like I just don't do things how I normally would do. I don't know what's up with that, but it just causes errors. And there you have it. You can't even tell there was anything there underneath before. Whew! So, saved. So yeah, that's just a little, I guess, save your butt if you ever need it tip. So, I'm very, very pleased with that outcome. And her hair, of course, like I said, it gives us multiple little pieces at the top, if you could see that, and I'm okay with that. It just makes her ponytail look a little fuller. So hey, whatever. I'm not even worried about it. Gives us a little bit more definition. This is the finished result. I think it turned out beautifully. I attempted to record myself in different stages of doing the tutu, and honestly, I just had to focus because it was my very first one. If you are interested in seeing me do a tutu like the one that's listed here or shown here, leave a comment and let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.